Absolutely. Everybody grab a seat. And if you don't have a seat, sit on somebody else's lap. We'll be fine. We're all family here. Let's go. All right, we're going to go ahead because we are limited on chairs. Y'all, this is absolutely amazing. Austin, Texas, bring in the love. I love this. Woo! Yeah, good. The energy, right? I love it. I love it. Y'all are in for an absolute epic treat tonight. I don't know about y'all. There is some energy in the room right now that just excites me, right? I'm up here and I'm talking to y'all. I'm looking at all these beautiful people and these beautiful faces. Some of you I've met, some of you I haven't, some we will. Some will know for a long time, some I won't. It's cool. The beauty of this is tonight, I promise you, with the energy in the room and what's going on and what you're about to hear, whether you participate or not, or for some form of fashion or not, doesn't matter. I promise you, if you guys look around the room tonight, if you look around the room tonight and you look fast forward, it's life-changing. In some form or fashion, you will leave here tonight having a different feeling and a different aspect about life and what you can go out there and do. And I tell you that because I've gotten the pleasure and the blessing to be able to follow a gentleman that's going to speak tonight, our keynote speaker that's here in Austin, Texas, from Houston, Texas. And over the last 72 hours, I've actually followed him to Houston on Tuesday to listen to him. I followed him to San Antonio yesterday to listen to him. I'm back here in Austin tonight to listen to him. I may go out to LA next week because I want to hear him again. And so I'm not even going to say much more than this. Is for whatever reason you're here tonight, everybody sit back, relax, take a deep breath. We're amongst friends and family. Get some drinks, get some snacks, have a good time. This will be like I said, a life-changing event for everybody, some form or fashion, right? And whatever that looks like for you. So take in the information, enjoy it, and then we'll hang out a little bit more afterwards, and we'll talk some more and be able to put the music back up and get back to partying, because obviously that's what everybody was in the mood to do tonight, right? It's Thirsty Thursday? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Glad we had the wine on hand for y'all. Forget the New Year's resolutions for those that we broke that for. I'm sorry. Should have left it at home. Let's just dive right in. We're about to hear about an incredible company, life-changing products, life-changing opportunities. Maybe for you, maybe not, maybe somebody you know. But just take it in, enjoy, relax, have a good time. The gentleman that's going to come up here and share with us is he's absolutely amazing. I've gotten to know him very well, like a brother, literally from another mother. That's the term we utilize, right? And every time I see him, I light up. I feel energy. He's got this passion for changing the world like nothing I've ever seen. In fact, it's gotten stronger since I've met him. Yesterday, I still got goosebumps from yesterday's presentation. So you guys, we'll talk about it afterwards. You'll see what I have to say, what I mean by that, okay? But this guy's got 25 years plus experience in this industry. Let's just say he made a lot of money. We don't make any claims, but he's made a lot of money within the industry. So for me, to have somebody up here to share with us about an opportunity that could change our lives and our futures is absolutely incredible. That's what I want to know. I want to know from somebody that's been there, that's done that. He's got a huge heart. He's got a ton of knowledge. And he's good looking too. He's a good looking dude, yeah. Please welcome to the front of the room, Mr. J.T. John Taylor.
He gets paid extra tonight for that comment. Oh man, 25 years. I'm older than some. I've been in the industry longer than some of y'all been alive. Dang, Trey, I just aged myself, didn't I? I started when I was BC, right? I started way back when in network marketing. It's great to be with you. How many of y'all woke up? So 2016 is going to be different. 2019 is going to be different. It's definitely going to be different 2016, right? How many of y'all said 19 is going to be different? Y'all woke up. There's a magical shift that takes place from 11:59 to 59 to 12.00. From that second, the world shifts. If you're with somebody, you might get a hug, you might get a kiss, you might get a high five, somebody might punch you in the face. I have no idea what your 2018 was like, but something shifts the minute that new year hits. How many of y'all said, I need to do something different? How many of y'all literally woke up and said, I need some change? Okay, how many of you said, I want this year to be like last year? It was great. How many of y'all said that? Anybody have a good 2018? Raise your hand if you did, because it's good to applaud what you did last year. Don't be ashamed of that. Be like, hey, I did this. How many of y'all were looking for some more abundance? How many of you said, man, my bank account could use a little inflation, like inflate it up a little bit, push that up a little bit more? Because see, for me, what money does is money reveals more of who you are. If you're a megalomaniac jerk, it's going to magnify you even higher. Which I know we have no megalomaniacs in here. I know we have all people that love to give. For you givers, how many givers I got in the room? How many people, if you had a lot of money, you just give it away? You just constantly give it away. You wouldn't be that person on the street when a homeless person comes up to you that's ignoring them. You just start handing out cash left and right. How many of y'all would do that? How many honestly would do that? Okay, if you're not raising your hand, then you've been in your pocket for a while. We may need to get that giving spirit back out. Okay, I'm not giving it to them because I know they made $58,000 last year because I saw it on 60 Minutes and that homeless person is not really homeless. It's not my job to decide who's homeless and hurting and who's not. It's my job just to give. And if you're a giver, you're going to love what this is tonight. You're going to really love what this is. The next 4 hours will be a blast, so I really need y'all to relax, sit back. Man, if this goes over 50 minutes, we're in trouble. Because if you don't get in 50 minutes, porch lights on, ain't no one home, I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm not going to stand up here and beg you to do this. Either you're going to get it or you're not. That's it. I got a call 3 years ago. The call was right after I lost the biggest mentor in my life. The person that meant absolutely everything to me is my dad. Dad's a football coach. All his linebackers went right over there, and they played over there at Texas. And they played there, and I was brought up since birth in Burn Orange. So to be in Austin is a blessing. I stretched 4 years of college into 6.5 and didn't get a degree. True story. I was here. I had a great time. You know, I was seeing the room. It was a little dark, and I was like, this was a Brado's back when I was in school. This was the club we went to after 2:30. The Texas State, which we called Southwest Texas back then, y'all used to come over to this blue place called a Brado's, and that's where we hung out, just when I was sitting back here. So I'm glad y'all turned on some light so that I felt a little bit of the light in the room here tonight. I went to school. I couldn't figure out why I was going to get a $50,000 a year job to fit all my dreams into this small box. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was going to teach, I was going to coach, I was going to follow in my family's footsteps, but there was a different calling on me. There just was. I saw a network marketing presentation. I met a couple of guys that were making millions of dollars a year. One was 26, the other one was 31, and I said, if it's legal, I'm yours. Because my mama told me don't do anything illegal, and I don't think I'd look good in orange. That orange, not burnt orange, that orange. And so I got into network marketing, and I started building, and I started understanding this. Now fast forward to the death of my father. I was in a place where I was shutting a couple of businesses down. I was going backwards in some different areas. I took 13 months, and man, my dad was dying. He had stage 4 cancer. And I watched that 235, 40-pound man turn into about $160. And I watched stage 4 cancer, prostate that went into the bones. I watched him die. I knew nothing about hemp oil. I knew nothing about any of it. My dad died on 4/20. 11/11 on 4/20. Just so we're real clear here. Does anybody know what 4/20 is? I'm in Austin. Of course y'all know what 4/20 is. For those of y'all that don't, for the evangelical crowd that's here, that is National Cannabis Day. Okay, and it's okay to say the word cannabis or hemp. I know it's like dropping an F-bomb in church. I know, I get it. Because it's a very controversial word. It's like saying Trump. You say that word and it draws all kinds of emotions from everywhere. It really is. Saying that word draws so many emotions. And I love that because edgy marketing is where we're supposed to be. You want to do something big, go against the grain. You want to make a difference, go against the grain. You want to give more, go against the grain. That's the whole process of this. And fast forward, I got a call 2 weeks later after a guy that sang at my dad's funeral. He sang a song, Free at Last, Lord God Almighty, I'll be free at last. It was Paul Rogers. My cousin sang that song. There wasn't a dry in the church. He sang it a cappella. It was the most beautiful song you've ever heard. Some of y'all have heard Paul sing that. Some of you have heard Paul sing that at our conference. It was absolutely amazing. He said, I want to put a new brand together. What do you want? I said, well, in 13 months, I studied more than I did in 6.5 years. Plant-based wellness. He said, what do you want? I said, give me a protein superfood and something anti-aging related, and let's go to work. And lo and behold, we started a company, and about a year into it, CBD, hemp, came across our plate. And that CBD and hemp came across our plate. And I said, I had a younger guy, his name's Austin Tice. Some of y'all heard that name, Austin Tice. One of the number 2 income earner in our company. He's made millions with our company already. And he says, JT, do you know anything about CBD? I said, CB who? He said, I knew you were going to say that. Just go look it up, research it. In a couple of minutes, boom, it's here. I said, if that's legal, and we can do this all 50 states, and we can take this international, you found a unicorn. Year number 2, we did 20 million. Year number 3, we did last year 50 million. We're on a run rate to do between 100 and 200 million in sales. Look around the room, guys. This is Austin, Texas right now. Look around the room. And you'll understand the chair that you sit in. You'll understand the chair that you sit in tonight, because 50 million happened last year and 25 million in commissions was paid out. 100 million will be made, between 100 and 200 million in this company this year, and 50 to 100 million in commissions will be paid out. I'm not saying you're gonna make a cent doing this. What I'm saying is somebody is gonna make a portion of 50 to 100 million in commissions next year. The question is, which one of you is it? I have 2 questions for you tonight. 2 of them. Number 1, how many of you think that you, your family, the people you love and care about in the next 10 years will purchase hemp products by show of hands? Do I have everybody in the room's hand up? If you don't believe that, then please raise your hand, because I just want to know who the skeptic is. Okay, super. We got all y'all. A lot of intelligent, good-looking people here tonight in Austin, Texas. Here's the second question. How are you positioned for it? Farm Bill Act's passed 2018. Everybody's, we're running to hemp. 1.5 million, that'll get you the license. Then you got to go grow. You got to go to Flatonia, Schulenburg. You got to go over in that area. You got to grow. I'm not a farmer. I don't do overalls well. I don't know how to drive a tractor. I could learn that, but that's just not who I am. But for a few $100s to about $1,300, I position myself in this industry, and it's already been a massive windfall. If our oil has made a difference in your life, raise your hand. Raise it up real high for me. We don't make any, just keep it up here real quick, because I'm going to go around this room real quick. We don't diagnose, prevent, heal, treat, cure any disease or injury. This oil gets you back into, keep your hand up. This oil gets you back into homeostasis, where your body takes care of itself. One thing it did for you. Say it again.
Make you relax and think clear.
That you what?
Make you relax and think clear.
She could relax and think clear. Yes, ma'am.
Back pain.
Back.
Pain and sleep.
Pain. Just one. Don't get carried away. Sleep.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. Pain.
Focus.
Focus. Focus.
Yeah, work-life balance.
Work-life balance.
Sleep better.
Sleep better.
Sleep better.
Sleep better.
Inflammations.
Sleep better. You got a 1-year-old in your hand. Of course you need sleep. Trust me, I get it. I get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cole.
Over 2 years now without Adderall.
Woo, wait a second. See, when I was in school, that's called cocaine. Jeff Blake and I, when we were in school, it was cocaine. Now they call it Adderall. You know, now that's a little different. It's cocaine. You just off of it now. So all y'all running around University of Texas with your prescription Adderall, y'all just doing some bumps. We did it over the corner in the back room. I'm not saying I did that. I can't confirm or deny that I did any of that. I was not there. In spirit, I was not there at all. You guys with me on this? Who else? Raise your hand if y'all raise your hand. Yes, ma'am. Sleep.
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Mental performance.
Mental performance.
Focus.
Focus.
Addictions.
Addictions. Guys, question. Do people that y'all know have the same problems y'all just said? Is there any anxiety in the city of Austin? We beat Georgia, all the anxiety went away. Every bit of anxiety went away that night, and we're like, oh, Texas back, we back. SE who, you know. No, man, everybody's got these problems that you have. So there's 2 questions for you tonight. How do you position in this industry? How do you make money in this industry? And I'm talking about millions of dollars in money that's up for grabs here, guys. If you're looking for $500 to $1,000, we got you. You're looking for 5 to 10 grand, we got you. You're looking for millions, it's been done. Doesn't mean you're gonna do it. We're not making claims or guarantees. I'm saying to you tonight, 500 million last year in sales by 2022. We're talking about $22 billion a year according to the biggest economic indicators. Let's roll through this presentation, Trey. Number one, keep going. Number one, Paul Ryman, our CEO. It starts with the man. He's here. He's one of y'all. Lives out there in Drip. I've known Paul my whole life. Here's what I like about Paul. Transparent, works hard, president of a $700 million a year company. He's opened up 30 plus international markets, took a stock from 3 cents to $35 a share. He knows what he's doing. More importantly, that dude will tell you what you don't want to hear, which is what I respect about people, because I like people that are transparent, that don't hide, that will bring the truth out and help you to navigate so that you're making the right decisions you can with your life. That's important to me. There's your leader. He's put a group of people around him. This group here, Mary, Chicago, tough as they come. You'll meet Mary. That's not a picture of Mary. She won't give us a picture of her. Mary's registered 18 products, 80 countries around the world. She's set on the International Direct Sales Association. She is a VP of all VPs. This woman is the backbone. For you ladies in the room, we know y'all are smarter than us men, so we respect that. Mary is the backbone, and she does an amazing job for this company. Look at Phil, Brian Cummings, Yuling, James Rasner, IT, Buddy, COO here in Austin, Chris. All the writing, social media, everything you see. How many of y'all have enjoyed our social media for the last 45, 60 days? Chris, you can blame that on Chris. It's looked amazing, done a phenomenal job. Jen, customer service. She has the ugliest job of anybody. And you guys should appreciate this woman all the time, because it's unbelievable the negativity she takes in when one little thing goes wrong in anybody's life. She gets to deal with it. So I pay homage to Jen because she's amazing at what she does. Here's Dr. Chang Ron, the man. I met Dr. Chang Ron. The only problem I have with Chang is right here. I mean, other than that, man, he's like a godsend, but that little, for you Aggies in the room, I apologize. I want to apologize ahead of time for my hate for you. It's not hate, it's like an enormous dislike, but it's okay, I'm getting over it. I told a group of guys that came to the meeting in Houston, I said, listen, if you mix burnt orange and maroon, it turns into green. We'll be good, we're here. Dr. Chang in Houston, Texas has built the second largest functional medicine business in the United States of America, and he did it in 2 years. 2 years. He's not in California where they believe in homeopathic remedies. He's in Houston. Houston believes in barbecue and beer. Houston has more toxins in the city. You can stand outside and take a deep breath in my city and catch chemical, catch industrial. You can catch carbon monoxide. You can catch the stint that comes out of the NRG Stadium. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not a big fan. I took my Oilers away, and that's, I'm still harboring some emotion. I need another detox to cleanse that out. Dr. Chang, his family, his dad's the head of pharmacology at the University of Houston. His dad has done more work with the American Medical Heart Association than any other doctor, written more reports and papers. He's our chief medical advisor. And what he's come on board to do with our company is reports, studies, everything you need. So this goes from anecdotal conversation to here's what this done with pain. This is what this does with autism. This is what this does with cancer. He's working with he's working with medical hospitals right now that are coming on board as our medical advisors that are some of the biggest names, double PhD, triple PhDs, people that are phenomenal, that are coming on board, because we're going to take and we're going to spend that money on research for individuals so you can get out of these conversations of, well, my friend took that and this is what happened. No, this is what happens when you put this in your mouth. This is what happens when this happens. Right now, I'm glad y'all all have stories. You'll be able to back up your stories. Here's the documentation. Here's the information for that. Dr. Chang is responsible for that, and he's my personal physician. He's been working on me the last 6 months, and I'm very thankful for him, and I'm thankful for what he's done in my life. Dr. Chris Shade, double PhD, he put our products together to begin with. So first product Dr. Shade brought out was this hemp oil, this nano-emulsified liposomal delivery hemp oil. Now guys, I'm not the person that will dive in here and give you every molecule. Saturday, you can get that from Artemis. Artemis, wave at everybody. Artemis is way smart. He's way smarter than I've ever thought about being. I mean, he is smart, and he's going to deep dive into that oil. He's going to deep dive into these products. He's going to deep dive and show you how this all works and how it goes through and works on your body, moves things around, helps you feel better. That's what Saturday is about for these guys. They have me here talking tonight. So let me give y'all the Bubba version. Okay, I'm Bubba. I'm the JT of the company. Liposomal delivered nanoemulsification. Our oil is sublingual. It goes under your tongue. You put it in your mouth, goes into the capillaries, down into the body. Liposomal delivery means it attaches to the cells of the body. Once the cells are healthy, what happens? Do you feel better? It turns on things it's supposed to turn on, turns off things it's supposed to turn off. Your body now starts to get this light, this oil that gets into your body. And it starts taking all the stuff that's not supposed to be there, and your body starts taking care of it. Guys, do y'all realize your body takes care of itself? There's not a drug known to man that takes care of you the way your body does. But what blocks our body? It's driving by right now. It's about carbon monoxide. How many of y'all drink Austin water? How many of y'all know Austin water is bad for you? Seriously, raise your hand if you know Austin water is not good for you. Y'all still bathe in it, right? The biggest organ in your body is absorbing more water than you know what to do with on a daily basis. Y'all take a bath in it. And you got all these toxins that are getting into your body. So, Josh, these toxins are getting in us. We got to get rid of them. Be honest, how many of y'all in the last 45 days stopped at something fast food related or you know that wasn't good for you by show of hands in the last 45 days? And if you don't raise your hand, y'all lying. We all did. We've all stopped. We've all gone there. Whataburger got a mean bun. It's unbelievable. That bun will get you. Them taquitos, they get you. Something fried. Y'all went through. You got something that wasn't good for you that had processed foods that we put into our body. The water that you're taking a bath in, you're drinking, brushing your teeth with, the food that you're eating, unless you're off the grid, range free, unless you're eating organic and you're there. If you're not eating organic, guess what? Just go to the backyard, take a bottle of Roundup, pour it in a shot glass, and start doing shots of Roundup. Because Monsanto done got you. Y'all know Monsanto? Yeah, evil empire. I'm not in a fight with Monsanto. They spray all the fruits and vegetables with these pesticides, and these pesticides are what's tearing our insides out, and our chemicals are wearing us down. Don't let me get started on the pharmaceutical industry. That's a whole nother bag. Not mad at them either. All I'm here to do is get this oil in your body so your body starts taking care of itself. So you can eliminate the eight pills that you take every day, and we get it down to 2 or 3 or 1 or 0. So your body's taking care of itself. Is everybody with me on this? That's what this oil does. That's what this nano-emulsified liposomal delivery does and how it works in the body. It absorbs faster. I was in Utah, and I got to this page of the presentation. The guy goes, "Stop, sign me up, big package." He's a doctor. He said, "Stop, sign me up, big package, I'm in." I go, "Why is that?" He goes, "That's the only slide I need to see. Your absorption rate is ridiculous. I know this slide. I'm in. If you have small particles and it gets in the bloodstream, I'm in." Here it is, guys. 85-90% absorption rate into your body. How about your pets? How many of y'all care about pets? Austin, Texas. Y'all know y'all love y'all's pets. I'm a dog lover. Got Dakota with 100 pounds. I mean, Matt's girlfriend is his dog. By the way, now I'm just letting you know, if you want to date Matt, you got to date his dog. Am I right? Am I right?
Well, you got to pass the max.
There it is. I mean, seriously. You love your dog.
Well, dogs got good vibes.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm with you. Brother, I'm with you.
Vibes and bad vibes. Dogs
Hey.
got vibes.
Hey, dogs know. The dogs know. Well, we got a product that's liposomal, nano, product you give to your dogs. Your dogs have a 5 times more sensitive system in their body called the endocannabinoid system. Now, if y'all take anything home tonight, take this home with you. When you market something, you need to market to 100% of the audience. I don't market cosmetics because it's 50%. 50% cosmetics, ladies wear it. 50% don't. I don't want to market to 50%. I want to market to 100% all day, every day. Endocannabinoid system. And your animals have it. Endocannabinoid system. So I get to market to the animals as well as the humans. Sir, you have an endocannabinoid system in your body. You have an endocannabinoid system in your body. You have an endocannabinoid system. You have it. Folks in Europe have it. Folks in Africa have it. Folks in Asia have it. Folks in Latin America have it. Everybody on this planet has an endocannabinoid system that when you get this oil in, dogs included, cats included, when you get this in your body, it starts getting your body into homeostasis, inflammation gone, things start working correctly. This pet product is phenomenal. I've seen it personal with my own 2 eyes. Dakota weighs 105 pounds. She's my 12-year-old lab. Dakota wouldn't walk up those stairs to get a T-bone steak. She was in so much pain. She got on that oil 3 days later. If you turn on the pan to cook, Dakota's upstairs. Dakota's chasing balls again. Going down the street. Trey, you've seen it with your own eyes. You've seen what Dakota has done. Dakota ran out, boom, we go back to the old lab. We get the oil back, whoop, Dakota's back. Rocky's the 12-pound rat terrier that showed up 2 years ago. He was a rescue dog. Rocky sleeps on my pillow when I'm gone. Rocky's done won the house over. Rocky don't shut up. Rocky is a little barker. Rocky now, since he's had the oil, does he bark at you anymore, Trey? Anybody he knows that's been in my house, no barking. Now, if you haven't been in my house, he's going to let you know about it. Till he knows, boom. I'm saying this to you. If you market something and you want to make a big difference, you got to have 100% of the population. If you don't have 100% of the population, why market it? Why do it? I want to be able to talk to every single human being and the babies, because the babies need it too, and mama needs it because mama needs to sleep, and mama needs to take care, and dad needs to get some sleep too, and take care because they got a lot to do raising that child. Our pet formula is phenomenal. Detox. How many fish eaters I got in the room? How many sushi eaters I got in the room? Guys, eat fish, eat sushi, mercury. All the toxins is in your body. You got toxins. How many of y'all know that negative people are toxins? Huh? Y'all come in here, y'all negative. I know there's 3 of y'all in here. 8 pumps will get it out of you, I promise you. Every day, we're going to detox some of you negative folks that are in the room tonight. Two things. Go to Liquor Clear for me. I mean, Liver Clear. Liver Clear is a product that helps push toxins out of the liver. In Chinese medicine, they say this is where all the emotions are stored, right? The city of New Orleans is, their liver is shot after that no call. They got people buying billboards in Atlanta protesting the Super Bowl right now. It's a true story. 16 billboards. One gazillionaire bought 16 billboards to protest that call. They holding on to some anger. They sucked so bad for so long. They shouldn't be mad about that. They just finally started winning a while back. I followed football forever. Come on, guys. How many of y'all been mad at your mom and dad? Be honest. How many of y'all mad at your kids? Hey kids, how many mad at y'all at your parents? How many somebody broke your heart? Everybody with me on this? Guys, what I'm saying to you is this tonight. We store emotions here in our liver, and we gotta get the toxins out. Your gallbladder, your kidneys, everything has to get this out. So you take this little teaspoon, about a quarter of a teaspoon is all you need, and then 30 minutes later you got a binder. It's an active charcoal, and clay that binds it, and then you poop it out. And all those toxins are gone. The biggest thing for me when I did this, I let go of a lot of anger. I let go of a lot of things that I was mad at. I let go of the little death of my little brother. When I was 12, he was 11. I've held on to that for years. I let go of some of the anger of my brother, my older brother, that would hold us to the ground and beat us. Little knuckle right there in the chest, because he could. And then he'd turn around and say, we borrowed $3. Because we loved our big brother, we give him $3. I'm still mad. I need my $3. I love him. I love my brother to death. He's won about 800 games coaching here in the state of Texas. He's a stud when it comes to coaching. But I had some emotions I had to let go. I had to let go of some death, some people I've been mad at. I had to let some business partners that did me wrong, that still owe me money. I had to let some of that go. Am I getting close to anybody in the room tonight? That's what this does. And when you clear those emotions, you're done. When you clear them. We got a product called Hydrate. Woo, man. I can't even say infused with whatever that word is. Can somebody say that for me?
Herbaceous.
Herbaceous. Now I know how to say it. I looked at that 2 nights in a row and I went, yeah, it's got some hemp in it. Herbaceous. Thank y'all. Tonight I just want to say that. I know I'm in Austin, so I know I didn't graduate, so that was tough on my mother with the double masters and my dad, who was a superintendent after he coached. It's a tough day at the office. But infused with herbaceous herbs, this makes you look younger. This takes away lines and wrinkles. Anybody trying to fight Father Time? Y'all all lying in here. Even you young guys. Even you young men and women. Y'all like, oh, Instagram. Gotta make sure, oh, we need a filter. My eyes are not looking good. Some of y'all need to quit Instagram and y'all's heinies on there, but that's a whole other story. And some of y'all need to quit looking at all them heinies on Instagram. That's another story too. I'm saying to you, oh, I hit a nerve somewhere in here. Got a little quiet. This product helps get rid of those lines and wrinkles. And hemp is a anti-aging product. Is everybody with me on this? Anti-aging. So if you're looking to take some product and you want to feel better, guys, this is what this is all about. You got some protein superfood. Man, I love the new packaging. Do I have any chocolate lovers in the room by a show of hands? Guys, I love chocolate. This smells like German chocolate cake. It's plant-based, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. All the stuff that's in there that you don't want in there is out of that bag, and you can take this. Some of y'all went to the gym for the last 24 days, right? Y'all lost 1/4 pound. Man, y'all been on that treadmill, y'all been getting it, y'all lost 1/4 pound, and you're like, all right, I ain't going to the gym no more. Y'all lost 1/4 pound because you still going to Burger King. They don't work. Like if you go work out, you got to change the diet. There's certain things that you have to do. I could take that oil all day long, but if I don't do other things along with it, it's not going to work. There's some things that have to happen as you take this. Now, money. We got great products, we got a great management team. 20 million, 50 million, 100 to 200 million this year. Guys, it's here. Hemp is here. Well, is it legal? Farm Bill Act just passed, 2018, President signed it. Ain't no more conversations. No more conversations. It's here, it's in front of you. You get a chance to be a part of this. And it's network marketing. Well, that's kind of one of the industries that I'm a little nervous about because, it's one of those deals. Somebody walked up to me the other day and they go, how much money do you make? And I go, how much you make? And he goes, sir, that is a very rude question. I said, I tell you what, if you're even close to what I made last year, I'm taking you to dinner you want to have in town. Sir, you're insulting me. I go, no, I'm not. You just asked me what I made. And I'm just saying that since you look down to my industry and you think my industry is a little cottage industry where mom and pop are pushing Tupperware, white Latin leather belts and shoes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you got a negative aspect to my industry. My industry is no different than these big industries that are all around. If you make millions of dollars a year, is that big business, yes or no? Well, I had a friend that got into that and it didn't work. Yeah, I had a friend of mine that went and studied for real estate and they never sold a house. Does that mean real estate doesn't work? Right, Matt? You know a few people that went, oh man, they studied, got that license. Oh, I'm a real estate agent. And then they realized they had to do some showings. And then they realized they had to go on Sunday. And then they realized they had to put some stuff in the ground and get some balloons.
85%.
Open house. Say it, 80 what?
85% quit within the first year, 90% quit within the second year.
Oh man, but real estate, that's a big industry. Oh, it's a one-on-one dog fight. Network marketing is a community. Look around you guys. Got some of the most amazing people in this room that can touch lives, and y'all are all in a room together. to bring the goodness of that. Where's our bottle at? Somebody got our bottle? Somebody give me a hand. Oh, somebody got this oil. Oh, you four squirts, whoever this is. I got this oil that when you put in your mouth, things start to change. You start to calm down. You start to feel better. How many of y'all said y'all slept better on this? How many of y'all said y'all had less anxiety? How many of y'all said your hormones were balanced? Y'all ladies are lying. My wife been on this for 2 years. Jeff, like, I'm a dummy. My wife been on this 2 years. If y'all tell her this, I will say y'all lie. My wife is mean. She's pretty, but she's mean. You're like, oh, she's so nice. She's mean. She rattlesnake mean. I come in, I see my wife and my daughters, and she got them fangs out like Mama Bear. 8 pumps. Mama Bear back. Oh. Whew, she like, ooh, oh, where was I? Like, you're about to kill our daughter where you were. Seriously, you need some oil. Guys, I've watched this. I've watched people room after room after room after room after room. That product does the heavy lifting. A detox takes 30 days. That takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes, boom, you got it in and it's feeling good. Own your own business. $39. Here's the problem with my business, it's $39. Y'all lose $39. Y'all give $39 to that guy, that homeless person that walked up to y'all tonight. And you will never miss that $39. Some of y'all go to 4th Street. Some of y'all spend $39 on 2 cocktails. There ain't no pain. There's no pain here. For me, I had to change my brain years ago. It's $39,000 plus I buy some product. Guys, how many of y'all will use all your product? How many of you know that whoever buys a package will use all their products by show of hands? If they really take this, they will use all their product. But then here's my question. What's your risk? $39. What's your return? You mean you drove in from Belton tonight? I impact 100% of people. 100%. Because once this oil goes in their mouth, cellular receptors are on. The light's in. Whoo, man, what just happened? Where was I? I feel better. How many of y'all have taken this oil and you go, whoo, man, I feel better? How many of you have given this to somebody you love and they're like, man, what is this? I need some more. How many of you are like, oh my gosh, I took that product and I feel present. What's going on here? What happens is they start using this product and they start feeling better. That light is in that bottle. You used to get paid when you sell these packages, sign up 4 people that did the same as you get paid. We're doing a promotion right now where if you buy the big package, it gives you the 4x4x4. The person that got you here can explain that to you, but it means for the next 4 months, you get paid at 4 levels, and match 4 levels of residual for 4 months. The person that brought you here will explain that a little bit deeper. And once you get 4 people signed up, you get this many points. Until you get there, you get this many. If you buy the big pack, you get these points. It's a binary, 2-team system. 2-team system, but building called a binary, left team, right team. Every time your team gets 200 points left, 200 points right, every time that happens, you guys are left, you guys are right. Every time this happens, boom, 200 points, $20 check. 200 points, $20 check. All the way to 70